Hi, Hal here with more dark and light. Oh, it's been a long day. Okay, so we've been out gathering up some resources. We've been crafting a bunch of materials, and we are about ready to go ahead and start upgrading the little workshop area. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. Okay, so as I said, I've been doing a little bit of gathering, been getting a lot of things done, some crafting going on. As you can see, we're now part of the way through level 38. We have made a bit of a change on the house. Somewhere during the updates since we started this playthrough, the position for the way that the newbie town is, they have a perimeter, and if you step into certain areas, see if we can get it to do it. Are you not going to do it now? Of course not. Look at this. Alright, so we're actually inside the town border right now, but for some reason it's not giving me the you have entered town, you have exited town. There you go. So what happened is that the town borders have actually expanded. So now, in order for us to get out of town, we actually have to be over here. Now, when we first built the house, the entirety of the house was outside of the town. As you can see here, we're still this is basically the edge of where the town perimeter shows up, which is kind of annoying because I specifically left room here so we would be able to build a little bit more, but is what it is. Developers changed it, have to deal with it. So, because of that, what we did is we went ahead and pulled down the rest of the structure that was over here, and we've shortened up this little area. Now, what we're going to do, since we have lots and lots of material, can we get into that? No. So we'll just go ahead and pop that out of there. Now, we're going to pull this door frame and this wall. Yay! Okay. What we're going to have in here is we're going to actually put in some sloped roofs. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and pull that and that. There we go. Why can I not get to my item cache? Alright, let's go check this out, because I think that was actually because we had a wall torch, and I think that the wall torch still had stuff in it. Yeah, see, that's the wall torch. And it's just not letting me get to it. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. The only thing that would be in there is a little bit of charcoal, and that's actually really easy to replace. So, what we are going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to pick up the foundations first off. Put those over there. Actually, we're going to put these in here for now because we're going to have to reorder a bunch of things before we get to the storage portion. So, first things first, we are going to say, actually I think I might end up needing to make a couple more of these. So let's start here instead. I hit the wrong one. Alright. Now, it would be nice if you didn't have to keep reselecting these. I mean, I understand why they do it that way, is because then you'd have people complaining that they didn't want to have it basically continue. You wanted to have a little safety measure in there. But I'm not one of those people, so. So we've got, what, 5 left? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to need to make one more foundation, because this is going to give us enough for out here, and... Oh, come on. There you go. And yay! All this ridiculously oversized debris. But as it clears out, you can see, we now have stone floors. This is a good thing. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And we'll come back and update this one later. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is, as you can see, I took the sheep out, replaced this wall, and the reason why you see the texture issues on the rest of the walls is because I was playing around with this spell that basically paints your walls. You can use this on everything: walls, doors, windows, foundations. And what it does is, when you're building out and about in certain biomes or specific biomes, it changes the color so that it blends in a little bit. So if you're building a house out in, you know, like on, let's say, a PvP server, and you want to make it harder to spot from a distance, you paint it, and it does actually blend in. The surface texture on it is a little bit wonky. It's actually reflective. So if you get too far away, or if you go a distance away, let me show you here exactly what this does. So you see that wall? You see how it kind of glows? Well, the part that doesn't glow, if you've got a lot of the same colors around it, it blends in really, really well. I was actually surprised at how well that worked by the time I got up to the top of the ramp, because everything that was painted, it kind of blended in. Like I said, the only thing that really gave it away is that reflective texture. If they fix the lighting on it, I think this will be really nice once it's actually done. But for now, we are going to continue on with what we are doing. So just go ahead and drop all this stuff in here. Now we're gonna end up with a lot of supplies. So what I am planning to do is, once we get this foundation replaced, I'm gonna put forges back here. We're gonna have the sloped roofs going up, but basically that gets the forges out of the way. And then we'll put some of the large storage boxes along this wall here. And I'm thinking I may actually move, like the workbench here, I may move that over into here, so we have all of our work stuff together. And then we need to set up an ability to have a drop area. I want to have something where I can have a window set up where we can get to the boxes to drop stuff off without getting out of, off of our mounts, that we can pass things through. And I'm thinking that a window's probably going to be the best bet for that. And I think we just had a meteor strike. Yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got two of the wraiths this time. One down. Anything good? He had a saddle. Deer reins, not bad. I don't have that one yet. Now, did we get a skeleton too, or is it just these guys? Because, see, that guy is kind of running away. We tagged him. He be burning. Burning. I don't really want to take a swing on him, because that fireball is an area of effect. And I don't want to take the chance of hitting the Kibo, because the Kibo will come over and eat my face. So, but it's fun to watch him get beat down by the wall. Now, that's one of the things that I do like about this game, as well as some of the other games like it, is that the NPCs interact with each other. Ooh, that looked painful. He got smacked down. Level 48. Oh, nice. Hammer. Hammer time. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Okay, so now that the fun is over, oh, look at you. It's always nice when you get free iron. Oh, the lag. There we go. So the game obviously still has a lot of load optimizations. You'll hear me talk about it all the time, so do bear with it. Once it settles down, it's fine. It's just running in between sections of the map right now causes a little bit of problems, because it's trying to load everything in the two regions. Okay. Should be good. Yeah, there we go. See? Nice and simple. Now, the better the system, you know, the less time that impact is going to have, or the less impact or the less time it's going to take for that impact. Okay. Now, one of the things that I had been talking about was we're going to replace all of the windows. I don't really want windows on the lower walls any longer. So like I said, as a crafting room, it doesn't really need them. But I am going to leave the wood here. I just kind of like the way that it looks. Come on. Now we will probably be replacing the upper sections as well. But I want to get the lower sections done first. I think I have enough for all of it. Oh, see how our weight is doing? Because we are, like I said, we are going to end up adding a lot of weight over time. And we're going to leave the door. Actually, I'm thinking I might replace this with one of the gates. But if we do, we'll deal with that later. We're not going to worry about it right now. Come on. It's the thing with the debris. When it kicks off, it's really hard to see around it. Especially given that, you know, the wood gives you these little piles, but the everything else gives you giant piles of debris. Oh. Have to fill my water bottle again. And we've got, what, 4 more? Those are all done. Now, I may change my mind and come back and put windows in. But I haven't decided yet. So if you have some feedback on that, let me know. If you want to see windows in here, we'll put some windows in. Alright, so... And I'm going to have to put windows in at some point, most likely. Simply because of the fact that I want to have the a drop-off point where I can transfer stuff from my inventory. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I was just saying I'm going to want to have it because I want to be able to transfer items from my inventory to storage and not deal with getting off the whatever mount I happen to have at the time. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking that. Yeah, I think I may come back and strip those spikes off because they don't really do much for the base. They're really more just PvP than PvE. The creatures, like untamed creatures, just don't seem to take damage from the spikes. And I was kind of hoping that they would. That way, you know, it would be able to defend the base for me, so I wouldn't have to defend it. But, nope. Alright, so can we get... So I need to demolish that, because it's unfortunately blocking me from being able to do diagonal roofing there. But so... You have a stone. We're going to drop you off in here for right now. Are you full? Wow. Okay. Now, see, I could use the wood, but because of the fact that we're making... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and use them. We have them. We may as well use them. Right? Waste not, want not. Come on. There's you. And I personally like the way that the wood and stone come together. It's one of the things that I've really enjoyed about games like Ark. Come on. There we go. It just, to me, that looks better than having that just be solid stone. Now, if I put stone in there, if I do the stone slopes, you also lose the little window. So, all right. Now, do we have just those? And wood. I think I can make the other ones in the workbench, but I don't know what I need. Oh, let's see here. Oh. slant it. I need 2 of those. Hey, look at that. We have everything we need. And I can almost can actually craft all of it. Very nice. It's convenient like that, isn't it? What does that thing require anyway? Twine, wood, and stone? That's not bad. Drop that stuff in there. Okay. And let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Actually, no, because we're going to be moving that forge. So we're just going to drop this stuff in here for right now. Just get rid of this stuff out of our inventory. Okay, go 9. I'd love to know why I can't get this thing to go first person. There we go. Not liking that. I don't like the fact that there's a gap in the roof. That kind of bugs me. Alright, so I'll figure out what to do with that. I might just need to... it might be something simple, like just replacing it with stone or something. Let's go see what this looks like on top, though. Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna have to... I may have to come back and redo all of this. Alright. But it works for now. It's okay. We can say that's where the smoke and the gases from the forges are gonna vent. See? We can always make things work, right? So now that we have that, we need to make 1 stone foundation, which I don't think I have... Oh, I can. Nice. I have just enough. See, all of the stone and everything that I've been harvesting is actually up at the other house. I brought some of it down here, you know, in preparation of this whole build. Alright, so... But unfortunately, I did not bring enough of it down here, I think. Come on. Thank you. So, now we're going to go ahead and place these. Place you. And should be about there. Is that right? That was off a little bit. It's okay. There. Okay. Now, I really don't want to break this down, but has to be moved. Okay. So we've got that. We're going to wait for... Once this debris clears, we can actually throw the storage chests down. Once we have 1 storage chest down, we're going to be moving materials from these chests into the other chest, and we're just basically going to do it something like this. How close can I... Right? I can still get to that? Okay, awesome. That's what I want. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, start moving things over, get the rest of the storage chests in, and see if we can get everything cleaned up, and I will be right back. And we're back. So, went ahead, moved the brazier over here. We put a second one in, we've got our workbench in, we've got our primary crafting boxes. I'm going to have to sort the inventory here a bit. But basically we're going to have our forge stuff, probably stone, lumber, and then grass and plant products. I wanted to have this over here a little bit closer, but there's something blocking. I think it may be too close to the perimeter. So where the foundation is fine, this thing may not allow me to place it. But that's okay. It just means I can get in here and get to the forges a little bit easier, I guess. It is a little unfortunate, though. You know what I might be able to do? Let's see if we can... Because if I can get Oh, see, I can get those in there. That's even better. Alright, so let's go ahead and place you there. And you there. Ha ha ha, look at that. Perfect. Nice. Now, what that allows me to do is that while I'm in here working, if I can ever get first-person camera to work, I'll be able to work at the bench, basically get the stuff out of the boxes that I need. But yeah, that is rather awesome. Okay, that worked out really well, actually. So, we now have our crafting room. We have a bit of a quandary of what to do out here. Because I'm thinking what I'm going to do for the reviving altar is I'm going to move, I'll probably move this over here so that it's under the ladder. Because I'm going to take this out. Actually, if I take all of this stuff out, I can move the magic station here so it's behind the doorway. I'm gonna have to think about that because that's because that magic workbench is not something that's fun to make. So anyway, go ahead and start moving some of this stuff. Do we have anything ridiculously heavy? We have not really. I think most of it's just going to be the armor. See how bad that hit us for? Yep, not going to be able to move. Nope. All right, so let's move some of this stuff over here. You use sulfur. You use a little bit of iron sometimes. Let's go ahead and drop all the saddles and such. Because those things, the saddles are what are really heavy. And we're going to set up a chest specifically for those. And you are magic, so you can go in there. Can we walk now? Yes, we can walk. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish getting all of this stuff set up, but I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons if you want to see more. Subscribe. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to share the video wherever you see fit. And we will see you next time for more Dark and Light. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much stuff. Maybe I'll move one of these. I'll make one of these the saddle storage, and the other one be armor and tools. Yeah, I think that should work.